is here, hear the yell, back to school, ring the bell, brand new shoes, walking blues, climb the fence, books and pens. I can tell that we are gonna be friends. I can tell that we are gonna be friends. Walk with me, Susie Lee, through the park, by the tree. We will rest upon the ground, look at all the bugs we found, safely walk to school without a sound. Safely walk to school without a sound. Well, here we are, no one else. We walk to school all by ourselves. There's dirt on our uniforms from chasing all the ants and worms. We clean up and now it's time to learn. We clean up now and now it's time to learn. Numbers, letters, learn to spell, nouns and books and show and tell. At playtime we will throw the ball back to class through the hall. Teacher marks our height against the wall. Teacher marks our height against the wall. We don't notice any time pass. We don't notice anything. We sit side by side in every class. Teacher thinks that I sound funny, but she likes the way you sing. Tonight I'll dream while I'm in bed, when silly thoughts go through my head about bugs in the alphabet. And when I wake tomorrow, I bet that you and I will walk together again. And I can tell that we are gonna be friends. Yeah, I can tell that we are gonna be friends. I can tell that we are gonna be friends. Good one there by Jack Black, I believe. Not Jack Black, Jack White. Two weirdos. I'm a weirdo too, but just two more guys that, I just were like, yeah, they're cool enough, and now just they have to go and I guess the same thing I'm doing. But I'm not on their side apparently. Don't know. Could probably maybe hang out with Jack Black. I don't know about Jack White. But I sure would like to hang out with Meg White. Whew. Awesome. So that one, if you ever heard of Jocko Willink, he's got a good podcast. He's one of those former special ops guys. Big, huge, muscular. He's got his buddy, like, something Charlie, and Charlie stands for the C. His name's not Charlie, but he calls him by his initials, and some like Bravo Charlie here. And but he did a good episode with Tulsi Gabbard, and Tulsi played the oud, which all the kids in Hawaii, I guess, play that in school, learn it. But she knew what she was doing, and he played the guitar, and they played that song. It's on the interweb. It's good though. Tulsi's cool. And you know what it is, you just listen to her, look at her, the way she conducts herself, talks, just normal. Common sense. That's all this is. This isn't Republican, Democrat anymore. It's common sense versus fucking losers. Yeah, here's the difference, man. And here, Tulsi's a good example. She used to be a Democrat, but you know what? She has other things going on in her life that have nothing to do with politics. And all these Democrats have nothing but politics. That's their life, That's why they got into all these positions and have ruined all our institutions. By having, from the DMV to the school boards, the teachers. Because most conservative-minded people are just interested in pursuing what they love and stuff. And, in relationships with family and just doing stuff. and a variety of stuff, and they just have nothing but it's just pretty sad to see, and then there's a consistency there. You can't deny it. So, but Jocko, I guess there's a little controversy around Jocko Willink as far as, and Sean Ryan to a little lesser extent. Sean Ryan's kind of got a bit snootier of a podcast. It's a bit snootier there. It's kind of the decor is up here, and probably couldn't go there either, I'd have to do something, I guess. But that, some of these other, there's some other podcasts of guys, just more of the guys who are sitting on the back of their pickup truck or in a room with just a plastic table, kind of calling them out for maybe inflating some of their things or something. I don't know. I don't think there's any doubt that they were involved. Jocko Willink was actually involved in something that I guess there was an incident where maybe he was it seemed possibly a little too gung-ho about engaging, and costing potentially, arguably, lives by engaging when it wasn't needed, just to kind of get notoriety, a little bit of that. Not condemning him or anything. But him and his buddy they interviewed Arnold about a year ago, when Arnold was putting out his latest book. And they Arnold was a hero to them, and Arnold's not unlike Trump. They'd ask him a question and he would just talk about what he wanted to talk about and tie it into his book. Not as eloquently and as well as Trump can do it, or as entertainingly, but it's weird with some of those people, those really rich people. There's something that I doubt they're even really aware of, like a guy like Arnold. Every room he's probably gone in since he became famous, people stop to hear what he has to say. So he doesn't realize that, wait, I actually asked you something direct that I expect you to answer. Which I guess you don't get to be like that, but, so. Fun to know those ones. But I guess Arnold made an announcement over the weekend that he's supporting Kamala Harris. Guy, been a Republican all his life. And so for so many years, there really hasn't been much of a difference between the two parties. And when we finally have somebody who's a fucking nutter and going to destroy our country and wants to do it, her and that scumbag Obama, and Arnold comes out and says he's backing that Democrat. That's the time he decides to do it. Really? Just so that you can Maria will still talk to you or something, Arnold? You couldn't just do something other than that? This is what sucks, man. Like this guy, Jack White, Jack Black, Arnold Schwarzenegger, the Black Plowman. Especially Arnold. I mean, Arnold, when I was growing up in high school and junior high and shit, and, Conan and the first Terminator were kind of, and Predator, and Pumping Iron, it's the movie itself, I was really into playing football and hockey and weightlifting, and Arnold was just great, all these, I've never been one, the tight shirts and shit, and not that I ever had a physique like that, but anyway, it doesn't look good to me in any. Not that I'm looking for it to look good, but it looks silly to me. And Arnold, in the movie Pumping Iron, he was in the gym in Venice Beach, loose t-shirt, barefoot, lifting weights, and that was just always the way I was like, yep. Comfort and just barefoot in the gym and working out. It was great. Hey, Arnold, what kind of milk do you drink? And milk is for babies, real men drink beer. He knew, just a guy, he got it, man. You know? Some people just fall into that, you know? So he was always, you know, even when like Johnny Carson was interviewing him and he could barely speak English, he was always in control of the situation as far as people were laughing with him, even when they might be laughing at him a little bit, you know? And then all of a sudden, boom, I'm supporting Kamala Harris. What the fuck, dude? What the fuck? Lily Tang, I think that's her name, running for Senate up in New Hampshire against Jake Sullivan, his wife, who I can't remember. Her name's like Muffy, one of those douchebag elitist names, you know, like Muffy, all that shit. But there was a good clip going around. This woman, Lily Tang, is a Republican, born in China, grew up there. I don't know if she had any of her adult growing up there, but her family sure did. And but they were doing the debate, and this woman, Lily Tang, just called this other woman out for, like, you have, like, you know, the Democrat, the multi-millionaire Democrat, of course, is, you know, we need to bring prices down, and yeah. And this Lily Tang just, don't give me that shit. You have no idea how real people feel. And her English is all broken up. But these are the people who really grew it, lived it, and are really the good immigrants that know what they're talking about and care. And are like, love America for what it offers. She's like, cannot relate to a real American. You're worth $30 million. All you didn't even live here in New Hampshire. You just rented an apartment in Nashua like 4 months ago to qualify for this election. And that's what these scumbags do. Like Hillary Clinton. She's not from New York. You shouldn't be able to fucking do that. Move to a state like that. And even if you go and retire there, you should have to live there for like 15 years or 10 years even. That was bullshit, you know? But this Lily Tang is a breath of fresh air, man. Check out, there was another clip they played where she was at a meeting, this guy, I think it's like Jack Hogg or Jake Hogg, and she called him out like, you know, can you guarantee that the government's never going to try and seize our weapons and become a tyrannical government? And the guy's like, no. And she's like, well, that's fucking bullshit. And it looked like she was just, this might be before she decided to run. Just refreshing. Just look at it yourself and decide. You know? Fuck, man. You shouldn't be taking the opinion of anybody. Like, they got a new ad, Harrison Ford. He got paid $7 million to endorse Kamala Harris. So, and it, you know what? That's good for him, bad for them. But these people, whether he endorses them or not, it's clearly all about the money because he lives in a situation. Here's the deal, man. You live in a situation where you have security, and even if you've earned it, you know, like Mick Jagger needs security because he's Mick Jagger. There's just fucking weird people. But they discount you. You do not get to comment on anything in the public arena which affects people with crime and stuff. If you live in a gated life and a security life, you're out of the conversation. You don't get to fucking even have an opinion. And no, I don't want to hear free this, that. If you live in a situation where you have full security all the time, you're out of that conversation. And you know what? Obviously you can say what you want, but if anybody takes these people seriously who live in a fucking situation where they have security, whether they've earned it and paid for it themselves or not, they're still not in that conversation. Because there's a big, massive majority of people who do not have that. And they're suffering the consequences of these fucking asshole fucking rich people, elitist fucking douchebags. If you're taking the advice of Harrison Ford or Ben A. fucking loser or J-Lo, all these losers, these people are deviant fucking people. You know, I don't know about you, but when I saw Mark Zuckerberg, I knew I didn't want to be on Facebook, and I never was, and I never will be. You don't go with somebody like that on anything. P. Diddy, I'm sorry, you know, I think hip-hop's a disgrace, and these people are assholes. There's been some people who've I don't know that you can say anything good, even about an Ice-T or any of them who've kind of, it seemed a lot of hypocrisy there and shit, and it's bullshit. But, I fucking lost my train of thought there. But it's all bullshit. They're all fucking bullshit. All these fucking celebrity endorsers of any kind. Fucking, you're that fucking dumb, man.
Forget to vote for Donald Trump.
Donald Trump. My love don't give me presents. I know that she's no peasant. All she ever has to give me love forever and forever. My love don't give me no presents. Turns me on when I get lonely. People tell me that she's only fooling. I know she isn't. She don't give boys the eye. She hates to see me cry. All she ever has to give me love forever and forever. She hates to make me cry. Give me all the time. Then don't ask me why. She's a woman who loves a man. She's a woman who loves. My love don't give me no presents. She's a woman that understands. Let's try that again. She's a woman who understands. She's a woman who loves a man. My love don't give me no presents, yeah. I know that she's no peasant. All she ever has to give me love forever and forever. My love don't give me no present, yeah. Me all the time as well. So hopefully it'll be such a blowout tomorrow that there won't be any controversy. But then we still need to wait, even though it should go as we all want it to. We gotta wait till, and let me tell you something, Jamie Raskin, biggest mistake you ever made, and I know you think you got it figured out, but those boys you guys are gonna call on to do it, they're not gonna do it. And if they do, there's gonna be a lot of trouble, man. It ain't gonna happen this time, man. And these nincompoops we got in our Congress and as our senators and all levels of government, y'all are a bunch of nincompoops. All you people who are chosen, like the people who are nominated by our elected leaders and the elected leaders, you're all just rotten, fucking horrible people, man. And you think we ain't gonna take it anymore. So I think really, really long and hard about trying anything stupid to steal this election. Jam on 2 out.